So here we find the prime instinct to shine. Yesterday we rose, we got out of the cage. Today we shine. When we shine, we stimulate awareness. That's what happens. Again, it will be interpreted in any number of ways, more ways than you can count. Not one of those ways are you responsible for. You have zero responsibility for what your authentic action stimulates in others. What you can know is that there is an organizing intelligence in life that will absolutely, without fail, allow for that stimulation to ignite something meaningful and something beneficial in everyone. Everyone you know, everyone you don't know. That's how this web of life, which is far too complex for any of us to begin to compute, works. Every time this happens, life grows. Every one of us is moment by moment opening that membrane of life to include more. What we're saying is that the appropriate action will become so inevitable that you have to move. Life is really good about this. The moment you open to that intelligence, the moment you open yourself to truly knowing that there is no risk, that everything that happens for you, that there is only good. The more you let this sink in, the easier you breathe, the more you expand until there's no question of staying in the cage. You could not possibly.
Right.
And so you leave the cage. When it happens, it happens. Whether or not it happens gradually through baby steps or apparently immediately through dynamic movement is irrelevant. You'll know what needs to happen when it's time for that thing to happen. And it emerges naturally through an awareness of your authentic self-expression, your authentic timing, your authentic desire. Right. When it comes time to move, you will. We don't get to tell the future. We get to choose now and now and now. And if we do this, as we do this, the future writes itself, and that intelligence is given the space it needs to weave into and produce the kind of outcomes we never could have imagined, because we're not over here trying to arbitrarily draft that trajectory and enforce what we think is best. You meet this moment as completely and as authentically as you possibly can. That's an intimate movement. It involves the mind and it involves a willingness to act. You meet this moment totally. You take these steps over and over again because you know them to be the proper step for right now, and then you watch moment by moment, day by day, week by week, month by month, how the paradise you've envisioned is literally coming to life beneath every footfall. And then one day you wake up and you're like, dang, I am literally in paradise. In a previous life, I was here. Now I'm here. And I'm excited about all of this more. You're constantly growing. That's how this works. It's hard to trust when you think about it too hard. It's like, well, yeah, but any number of things could go wrong. The guarantee, and what we're here to show you and to tell you and to show you, I did that on purpose, is that many, many things are going to go right. So many things could go wrong. Everything is going to go right. I promise, provided you are willing to meet that moment as completely and as authentically as you possibly can. That's it. That's what we're called to do. So that's what this day is about. We bring that vigor into the ideas that we've had. We come close enough to life that we actually begin to do something with them. And then we just pay attention to what unfolds, what is inspired as a result. Every step stimulates the next. And every step you take reaches out beyond you to have an impact on every other life. The stimulation is built in both directions. Your responsibility is to move, and to move authentically, and to trust in that intelligence as you do. Choose to see the highest and the best, the most beautiful, the most exciting, and then choose to allow that great, big, beautiful thing to provoke something real in you and to motivate true action in a particular direction. And then watch what unfolds when you do.